Welcome at Arts and KOI TV, 9:15 Wednesday evening, live KOI TV live stream, live from Aalsmeer, the Netherlands, and yeah, it's a Q&A. Primary, it's a Q&A, so please write your questions in Dutch or English in the top chat, and I will try to answer them. Yeah, it's good if it's KOI related, pond related, Japan related, filtration system related. It's all good. There's a lot of a lot of news. We have the renovation of our shop is going on 200%. I would almost say really a lot of work has been done the last few weeks. And last weekend or the team Arsenals cleaned the whole the entrance. I forgot to say the Tory. That's in the Dutch live stream. In the Tory was is made in 2017 by Fred, Justin, his son, and a bit with Jeroen, but Fred and Justin made the Tory, and Jeroen helped with the installation of it. And after 6-7 years, 2017, 2015, now a long time ago. So Fred said last Saturday, sometime in the future I will renovate it, restore it. But Monday morning we were driving to our shop, and then we saw, who is there? Who is that? With his ladder, and he already so there was one day between saying he would he wanted to do that. And really starting on. So all the wood on the Tory is now for the first time painted over, repaired, really nice, really good work. And I think tomorrow he's gonna start with the legs of the Tory. It's really, I like it a lot. It makes the shop almost like not paradise, but it really an entrance. And it's meant that those stories are like the entrance of another world, gone from the reality, welcome into the world of the temple, or from the snake, or it's really a nice feature of our shop. Really proud of it, and they restoring it, or he's restoring it. So it's really a professional builder. The rest, there's also many things has been done, and the shop is getting more tidy, and we are getting ready for the next 8 tanks coming in our shop. New tanks coming in our shop. Okay. Let's do a few questions. We try to do today KOI of the week. I'm gonna show you some KOI, but we have to swap with the camera because we have some mic problems and some battery problems. So we need to make a switch when we do that. So let's first do a few Q&As, and then we do that later on. Hello Renee. Good evening Stefan. My fish are all scratching the bottom side of the fish. I have looked through the mic. I couldn't see anything. I made a swap of many KOI, more KOI than one, and what could be the cause of the scratching and the flanking, and there's a small chance that there is still a parasite you cannot find. Maybe gill fluke. That is one of the parasites that won't show on the body that much. So that's one of the options. Can also be a bacterial infection. So be careful, and of course water quality. So please, I read your water is really clear, but also please check the parameters of your water. So ammonia, nitrate, pH, KH. So you know for sure and that is not the case. Water is really clear. I've got some difficulties with floating small parts in the water. What is the cause of that? I think your filtration system is not catching those particles out, so you have to check if your filtration system doesn't have any bypass, like if you have MUDs and there's a way around it, there's some space, be careful with that. Check if there's any water going around your drum filter, if one of the bypass caps is broken because of the UV light, or if the screen of your drum filter is has a hole. Something like that should be the case. Hello Paul Cohen, hello Mike, hello everybody. Paul asked me, who will be the first breeder you will go to see in Japan this year? Normally I would say Maruju, the Maruju Koi farm, because Sig is I can say it's a good friend of me. We do a lot of business together, and normally that would be the first breeder to drive to. If it's early in the morning and they have something to do, if they have a harvest going on or anything, we will start just at the bottom of the mountain. I think so. That's a bit random, especially the first day when we are quite early in Japan. That's the days which I really like, because it's really hunting. We really sometimes have to wait at the breeder because he's harvesting, or so it's like I think it's a really nice period to be in Japan. And then we have to see. I have some appointments. I cannot say live now, but I have some appointments with breeders. But the first day normally is like a say hello, and maybe if I see really good koi, I will buy it. But normally it's just like say hello to everybody. Stefan asked me, do you plan to have Dosai from Konichi next season? Yes. I would like Jinrin, Oshima, Kujaku. I like big koi. I think it will come, but we have our you have my number, I have your number, so I will let you know if there's anything coming from Konichi for sure. We were last Sunday on the Dosai Koi show. We became, it's not good translation. Lars became with his Shiro Tsuri from Kobayashi supreme champion on the Dosai koi show, and yeah, I think it's a beauty. It's a koi that it's just Dosai. In a few weeks it will be Nisai. So this was the first and the last time this could enter this koi show, the Dosai koi show. But yeah, I'm really happy he became. For him, I was really happy he became supreme champion with a professional judge, and yeah, I'm also a bit proud because yeah, it comes from our facility. Not now because this movie is already deleted, more or less deleted, so you can it's not available anymore in our shop. Ariando, good evening, Stefan. The package with the color food and the Japanese eating sticks did arrive in good condition. That's good. Thank you a lot. You're welcome. I'm happy it arrived in one piece. Yeah, so that was really a good result. It was a nice show, nice koi show, and I think that will be, maybe that can be more of a future that can be the future, that there will be more small koi shows being held in the Netherlands, Belgium. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to another maybe koi show, Dosai koi show, and also next year to this koi show. I promised the organization that I will be there next year, so I can help them out. Maybe, I don't know, maybe judging or anything else. I would like to join them to help them. That's that. What more? It's really hot here. Also in Japan, we have a heater installed on our XXL tank. You would say heater installed while it's 30 degrees. Yes. Because it's a heater chiller, of course, mainly it's a heater chiller, and I like to get the temperature as stable as possible. When we started this company a long time ago, 26 years ago for sure, we had a customer. He lived in the middle of Amsterdam, and he had a lot of problems with his koi, and the pond was, you have those high, quite old buildings, but the gardens are really cold in the morning and night, and then in the afternoon there was sun and it's quite warm, and the temperature was really rising, going down, right? And at that moment heat pumps maybe didn't exist. And we installed a electrical heater, and we got the temperature fluctuation out, and since that time I didn't have to bring any medicine anymore. Before it was almost as a regular, I could always bring some medicine, so to check, and many times a white spot disease or any Acostia, and since we did the temperature level 1 level, it was all over. We didn't change anything else on that pond, and that was the result. Of course, we tested a lot with temperature, and now we have the Koi House premium heater. It's really nice. Nice heater, chiller, really efficient, so energy efficient, doesn't use much energy but gives a lot of energy, in this case 11 kilowatt in the normal, in the smart modus, but it has also a booster modus, and then it gives 13 kilowatt. So it's really nice heater, and we're going to do a lot of tests. I like to test and show you, so we're going to do a lot of tests with the heater and yeah, what happens with the water, and we're going to not heat the pond winter and summer, but we're going to give them a period where they have a chilling down period from end of November till halfway of February. It will be cold, 8 to 10 degrees, but stable, and the rest it will be above, at least above 15, and hopefully above 18, and yeah, that would be really, really good. So, Amatsuba, I will show you an Amatsuba as koi of the week. Amatsuba, who do you think this is the best breeder of them? Otsuka. Yeah, Otsuka. That is really, there are different kinds of Akamatsubas, but the real Akamatsuba, not metallic, not, it's really a dark red koi with a beautiful Matsuba pattern. I like Otsuka a lot. He is one of, yeah, for that I would go to there. If you like the metallic-ish, you could also go to Maruhiro. He has beautiful Akamatsubas, but the real Akamatsuba is, in my opinion, Otsuka. How is the shop right now? We showed it in the Dutch episode, but of course now let's say in 15 minutes we will go to see the koi of the week, and then I will show you some parts of the shop, how it became, yeah, how it's going. Wietse asked me, what's your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the Jinga variety? Musakashi, I would say, that's Japanese for difficult. I like Jinga. We became most unique with a Jinga, Benny Jinga from NND. It was really beautiful koi, but I think everybody would say this is a Kujaku. It's always difficult, but it depends on where. If you're at Igarashi, he will say, if you think, oh, that's a Kujaku, he will say, no, Jinga, Benny Jinga. And of course, I know the differences, but yeah, it's sometimes different. And also difficult to keep them in a good state. I will check what, maybe there's a question coming or anything. Right, okay, no, that's the a request for, we have a WhatsApp group where it's called the Koi Hunt group, WhatsApp ArtSense Koi Hunt, and whenever I'm in Japan or there's news or there's a live broadcast coming, I will put it in that WhatsApp group. You cannot, apart from giving a thumb or a heart or like a crying emoji, you cannot comment on in that group, but you will see the news as the first one, from first hand. So yeah, so for the Jinga, I will try to find the picture for that. I have a really nice, the new owner, the one that bought it from me. He sent me a beautiful picture on metal. So I must have it here in my shop. So I will show it later on. Mike says, show us a black koi of the week. In the Dutch live stream, we talked about the black koi, the karasu. It's like it's crow, and we have one. It's really difficult to catch from the XXL tank, so that's why he asked me, please show us the black koi. But it's gonna be. It's not gonna happen tonight, and it's difficult. So I think we're gonna try to swap the camera. So this is gonna take just a few seconds, let's say 30 seconds, where we have to install the mic and the battery, everything, so we can use this camera to show it. And I cannot wait to have, I think next week, the new batteries, everything. A car is coming. Maybe I'll talk and you see what's happening over there. Maybe that's DHL. You can see someone at the entrance. Just ask them. Yeah. So yeah, we can see there's someone in front of our shop. So that's why we wait for a while. Yeah, so we're gonna do the koi of the week. Amatsuba.
Yes.
Ah, okay. No problem. It's the landlord. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we have. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Ja?
Nee.
Nee?
Deze moet ook nog eraf.
Ja, maar je hoort hem wel alweer.
Ja.
Ja, hè?
Ja, nu wel.
Okay. Yeah, we're back. Merlin is getting this camera to be mobile. Normally we have two cameras, but we have some issues with the sound on the other camera. Yeah, it's okay. It's working. Okay. Oh, it's really warm. Yeah, going to be. Yeah. So what's new? What's new? Oh, let's have a look at the heaters, the koi house heaters. Really nice heaters. I can show you the koi in there, but I will get the Amatsuba as well. Oh, for the people, I forgot to say in the Dutch live stream, starting from, we have special prices on will be 50% off, others will have 20 or 10% off, but it's really yeah, good weeks. The next few weeks we have a lot of discount on our koi. This, you will understand, this is the XXL tank. That is a different story. We like to have those koi around, still keep around. So, but the rest, yeah, of course, we like to sell as much as possible, so we can buy new ones in Japan again. This is really, yeah, tame, easy going. They're really eating a lot at the moment, not too much, that's really important, but yeah, they can have quite a lot. We have, it's now 24 degrees. This is the heater, the heat pump. 24 degrees. I've got wet hands now. For a moment. I need to. And this is set on 20.2. So it's not on at the moment, but yeah, I can still see what the temperature is in the pond. 24 degrees. I will fix it. I don't want it to get much higher than 24 degrees, so tomorrow we will start chilling with the heat pump, so we don't get the water to be too warm. Really going well. Let's go to the Amatsuba. Try to find the Amatsuba. Oh, the Dosai are doing really well. Really growing a lot at the moment. And I don't know if yeah, someone last week the water of this pond was really murky, but now it's getting really beautiful again, and yeah, doing well. Okay. I'm going to put it in here, so maybe you have a look at this pond. Water level is a bit high. This is a beautiful Amatsuba from Utsuka. From Utsuka. A female. Look at the pattern. There's no black semis in. Good body. Nice clean head, and the pectoral fins are really well, doing really well. Yeah, it's a nice koi that will be when it comes outside, because this is outside from when it arrived in Holland inside with no natural light, but I think this will be more colorful or more intense red when it gets out, but it's already intense red. I don't know if you can, yeah, on the camera it looks really like it is. So you keep an eye on this one. A bit of a surprise for Mike. now at the moment it's more like what's that? Igiro, Deutsu. This is Deutsu Karasu. This used to be a Kumoryu, Deutsche Kumoryu. Sorry, a Kumoryu. But yeah, this will become all the way black. You can see some white spots. You can see some white spots, tips of the fin. But I know for sure in a few months, few weeks, this will be all black. But beautiful, beautiful koi. Especially if your water is crystal clear. This is a beauty of a koi. I think for the, maybe we should keep this a secret, but comparing to the Dutch live stream, every English live stream we have more koi to show. I don't know why that. Yeah, of course we don't have that much questions, so maybe that's the reason. These were both in the same tank. I didn't know. I didn't know I was gonna see this black koi in here, but when I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, of course, this is also in here. So that's why I picked it out, especially for Mike. So okay, and the koi are doing really well. These tanks are connected. Those two tanks are connected, and yeah, work really well. Really good result. Yeah, so this is the difference. The new concrete floor, of course. The light. There's a lot of electricity that's been adjusted, so it's more, yeah, a clean shop. Over there, the new 8 new tanks will come soon, next week, if we have transport. And yeah, looking forward to that, to have that also cleaned out and the new tanks. Then we have for now enough. Now we need to adjust again, so have patience for about 30 seconds. Yeah. Now we are back again. Stefan asked me, do you have a bigger bag, more cost effective of micro mineral? I saw a 5 kilogram bag being used in Japan by Siga. If you own a bigger pond, 30 ton, the 1 kilo bag are too costly to use 3 or 4 times a year. Yes, we have those 5 kilogram bags, and in next spring we will have a printed bag. But if you text me, I can give you a price for a 5 kilo bag. Wietse says the store looks more and more organized, curious how the development continues. Yeah, and this is maybe a story that is really that maybe is the base of why we are changing our the organization, the shop. A few years ago we had, of course, a few years ago we had those 2 tanks. We had 10 smaller tanks. We had 2 little tanks to have all breeders separated. It was there was a lot of lines going through, like a spaghetti for electricity. It was not organized. Many koi people are not organized, especially koi dealers, koi breeders. You can see people that come with us to Japan, they will be really in shock at some breeders how it looks. Koi are healthy. The water is not always, but the water is okay. But yeah, they have also funny things laying around like that. And when we were a bit smaller, that worked out. But we do so many koi, and we I don't know if that's the good English, but we serve so many good customers, and we want to give them the good treatment for their koi and for us being a customer. And that's why a few years ago, because this rebuilding takes some time, we're changing the whole strategy of our shop. So of course in the XXL tank we have different breeders swimming together, different fish of different breeders swimming together, but that is after a quarantine period. And when we know that is safe, when it's safe, we mix them together, and that is maybe 3 times a year when we mix koi in those tanks. But that is after a lot of testing, a lot of waiting, monitoring koi. But the other tanks, they are all separate. So we have a tank with Kano, Miyatora, Maruju, Kawakami, Otsuka, Danichi, Sakai, Momotaro. Did I already say Momotaro? So many, and we have 10 tanks over there. So instead of 10 and 2 tanks, we have now, and we what we did was always mix. And we had 1 tank that was all salt, so we mixed almost every day. We put it 1 koi in from 1 tank to the other, and we're mixing and mixing and mixing again. Now we have 14. It's going to be 49 tanks, something like that, and 8 tanks more coming, and in the future a few more. So we're going to have extra. It's extra space for the koi, and to keep them more separate. Also, because now everything is more organized, it's more easy to work, and this is also an advice to the hobbyists. It's more easy to keep your koi at top condition. When it's more easy to separate the nets. You could see when we were walking around, there was 1 bunch of nets standing on the floor. That means to us, it means okay, these need to be disinfected. And so after a weekend, we put all nets in a disinfectant bath, and then we're going to put those nets on the different tanks again. When they're up, with the net up in the air, then we know, okay, we can still use this net like that. So we have more, it's more organized, and that's, for me, it's quite difficult because it's not organized. It's organized, but in a, maybe you understand, But it's like yeah, it's arts. Normally we are getting about it like this is arts and ends, and now yeah, it's getting much better. And it of course we work our butts off, Françoise and I, and even the children, but also also team arts, which I call team arts and ends. And customers are team arts and ends because they help us to be here, but also the guys that just arrive in the morning and say, oh, what can I do? Where you need this to be cleaned, or can I change this, or can I do this and this? It's really good to see, and it's different to when I would work in a bakery. I don't think I will have friends, maybe one or two friends of as a customer that become friends, but we have a lot of friends that started as a customer here, and they're still customer, and they're really good friends as well. So yeah, that is really heartwarming and looking good. Now all the sentimental stuff gone, and next question. I don't know. Everywhere. Okay, at your place maybe. Need to remove other koi from bowl. I don't understand, Mike. I don't know. No. I don't need to remove it because it's from the same. It's from the same thing. If you meant that. Paul, do you ever visit? Paul asked me, do you ever visit koi dealers in the UK? Yeah, I tried to. Last year we were on holiday in Scotland and we visited one or two dealers. I like to visit Catbit Koi one day, and maybe other. If you think, oh, you should visit this him or her, please let me know and we will go there, because we have some friends, not koi related, living in England, in the south of England, and we go there and we can combine. Dennis asked me, are you also visiting the south of Japan on koi hunt? Yes, I do. Normally I go on my own or together with Sige, because the customers that went with me to come to Japan, they wanted a lot of breeders all together where they can visit, let's say 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 breeders at one day. In the south that's different. Let's say you don't like Shirutsuri and Kujaku, and we have a visit planned at Omasako. Of course they also have some Showa, but that's it, and then it's going to be a long day if you don't like that. So but some of our customers asked us, can we join to the south? So we have a small group now that joins me to the south. Well, last year I went about 3 times to the south and 2 times to the north. So people say some dealers say I'm only to the north dealer. That's not true, because we get a lot of koi from the south as well. Wilco asked me, hello Stefan, is the Arakoke Shagoi also tame koi? Yeah, it's also, we had a Oshiba, Arakoke Oshiba, that went to one of the, went to the brothers that helped us out with many things in the shop, but the last thing they did was outside. It went to their pond, and it's really tame, so that's good. No, sorry, no. I when I netted 2 at a time. Maybe some people say, oh, two in the same net. I know breeders, they do 21 in the same net, but yeah, up to 5, 6 this size it's no problem to put them in there, and you won't have any damage. So it's all in the tank. Now I understand. Do you feed any other, good question, do you feed any other types of food to your koi apart from pellets? Mainly pellets. We also feed them some silkworms. We also feed them some vegetables. In spring, I have a movie of that. In spring we make like a bowl with pineapple, with tomato, with some pellets mixed to it, but yeah, not lettuce, but yeah, I don't know what is the andijvie, guys. Maybe someone can translate it for me. We feed the koi. You can have some bread, but we don't do that much. But sometimes when it's really dark bread with some honey, we like to feed them. If we have some left over from our lunch, yeah, we feed them like that. But nowadays those pellets are really complete, so we try to feed them not as much as we used to do in the past. So like that. Okay, it's already 10 o'clock. I don't know if there's any more questions. If there are any more questions, yeah, is it andijvie? No, Stefan. Is Merlin? Can you look it up? What andijvie is in the or I'm a bit scared. Stefan is like trying to trigger me to say andijvie, but I know it's. I think it's something else. Yeah. So Priscilla and Ronald already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna do the lottery, and we have a lottery. This is maybe a decoy. This was from the Dutch episode, but it's difficult to send it just by one piece to other countries. We send to other dealers. If you're a dealer from the UK, if you're a dealer from somewhere else in Germany, Belgium, and you think, oh, I like to be a dealer from Sensuke products, please send us an email, and we can make you dealer. And then it's more easy to send like a package with paperwork, no problem. But if we send this on its own to South Africa, then it's gonna be a problem.
And dive or so?
Yeah, and dive? Oh, Stefan is really a friend and not trying to trick me. Okay, so if you wonder what's happening now, everybody's putting in koi house, koi TV, koi house, koi TV, many things. Just put it in the top chat. So the Nightbot, as you can see, yeah, the Nightbot will recognize you. I will refresh it, because or else we have some Dutch people that can win and they don't look and they don't watch the this episode. So now it's new. Yeah, you just put it in, and I'm gonna roll it, and we're gonna give away a beautiful Daruma mock, quite big one, good for tea. And this is also really funny, nice, a lunch box where you have a dish, and then for some rice or strawberries or anything else, you put it in here, and you can give it to your son or daughter when they go to school, or you bring it to your own work, and your colleagues will think you're mad, if they didn't already think you're mad with your funny koi. Okay, let's roll it in a. We start with the mock, the Daruma mock. 3, 2, 1, Rene was the first one. No, it was not the first one. Someone else was already, I think Thomas was already texting, so, but one of the first one who texted like, hey, I'm here. Rene, congratulations. Maybe you already have this one, then we will find another mug for you, no problem. And the other one, the lunchbox goes to Arc Royale. Please let me know if I have to send it to, I think I have to send it to you. Let me know, and then I will send this lunchbox to you. It's really light, so easy to send. I'm thinking if I forgot something. Oh yeah, we had a really nice meeting with HANA Instruments, and this is a Selena from HANA Instruments, and we had a really we were recording a really nice video series for this for their products. And this tester, I think this is now in our koi house. Really good tester that is automatically, so you don't have to turn any screws, calibrating on pH and also on TDS, and not many measuring devices can do that, and you have to validate, but this is really calibrate on the TDS. So that was a bit of a commercial. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week, and be aware of the cold nights and the cold coming. It's gonna come. It's now really hot here, but please be careful with your koi. Don't overfeed them. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.